Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. Eric here. In this episode, I'll be talking about making necessary plays. Now, before we get into the episode, I just want to apologize for not posting a video in like 4 years because I've been really busy with school, AP testing, and swimming, and I was unable to post a video for you guys. Now, in my previous videos, you can see that I was in Arena 7, and now I'm in Arena 8 above 3,000 trophies in the Legendary Arena. And what got me to Legendary Arena was this deck right here. It consists of the Minion Horde, the Hog Rider, the Princess, which many of you may not have, 1 Elixir Skeletons, Elixir Pump, 3 Elixir Minions, Zap Spell, and Arrows. Now, how this deck works is, for people, this is kind of like a Force Arrow deck. When someone only carries arrows, for instance, they arrow my Princess, which allows me to easily punish them with Minion Horde and Minions. And a big damage dealer is my Minions rather than my Hog, because as my Hog is basically like a tank while my Minions do damage. I'll show you guys some replays with that in this episode. Now, taking a look at from my rest of my cards, you can see that I have the Ice Wizard. I just got the Ice Wizard yesterday in a magical chest. I got a magical chest from a random battle, and I was like, YOLO, I'm gonna gem it open, and look at what you know. I got the Ice Wizard. And let's see his description. This Chillcaster throws ice shards that slow down enemies' movement and attack speed. Despite being freezing cold, he has a handlebar mustache that's too hot for TV. I played a lot of people again with the Ice Wizard, and it's a pretty good counter to my deck. As you can see, I have minions, a lot of small troops. My only tank card would probably be a Hog Rider or maybe Elixir Pump, but Elixir Pump is probably just used as a distraction. And people who use Force Arrow decks against my deck won't work very well because I have Arrows, Zap, and Princess. And if all of those don't work, I have my Minions, which can deal with flying troops or anything else that needs to be taken care of. Now, going back to the main screen, I'm close to my crown chest, and I'll show you guys a live gameplay here. But let's open this free silver chest, which is probably a bunch of random crap inside. Alright, gold, fire spirits, I don't really use those, barbs. And another tip I want to tell you guys is that you should only upgrade the cards you use. As you can see, I don't use the knight, I don't use archers, bomber, giants. All these cards that I don't have upgrade, but I have the cards for to upgrade. I don't upgrade, so I can save my gold. The only reason why to upgrade your cards would be to gain XP, but since I'm not close to leveling up, I don't really need to upgrade any cards. All these cards are unupgraded, which will give me a lot of XP, but I don't need to upgrade them because I don't use them that much. And as you can see, I have 27k gold. That's from saving up and not upgrading these cards. You guys can have this much amount of gold if you just save your gold for the cards you use and only upgrade those cards. Taking a look at the shop, when you're in Legendary Arena, if you don't know, you can get legendary cards. And here I can get the Majestic Lava Hound, but I'm not going to because I don't have enough coins, and I'm not gonna buy it because I don't feel like the Lava Hound is that good. And all these cards I don't really use. Maybe I'll use goblins someday in the future, so I'll buy a few cards. Alright, so let's jump into the first replay. Alright, taking a look at this first replay, I'm playing against that guy from that clan, and as you can see from his hand, he has the Sparky. If you guys are having trouble countering against a Sparky, in this episode I'll show you guys how. So I start with my Elixir Pump, trying to get that Elixir advantage, which is always really important. He has a Sparky on the left side, so I just ignore it, let my Hog go down, and he plays Barbs to counter my Hog, which is a very effective counter since the Hog didn't get any hits, and now he has Barbs coming down the right side. I counter the Sparky with my Minions and Zap. If you guys didn't know, the Zap resets the charge of the Sparky, so it'll take another 5 seconds for the Sparky to charge up again. Which the Zap is a very useful spell. Not only stuns, but also does damage, taking out minion hordes and stuff. And I really recommend using the Zap. Very versatile card, and it acts quickly, unlike the arrows, which take time to travel across the map. So he's playing the Elixir Pump too, and I play my Hog Rider, trying to take advantage of his low elixir, while I'm still building up elixir with 2 pumps. Look at how I zapped those goblins before they took out my princess. That was an even trade, but I saved my princess. Now he has the wizard coming. He used the wizard to counter my minions. My tower takes out those barbs. I didn't need to counter them. And look, I placed down my hog as a distraction for the wizard, so the wizard doesn't lock on my tower and do massive damage. I zapped the minions, which allowed my hog to get 1 hit, which is really important. Getting value out of my hog. I start with the princess again. He decides to arrow my princess, which is a decent elixir trade, and he does damage to my tower, which is, I highly recommend that. But now he's dry. He doesn't have he doesn't have arrows to use, and look at all my 9 minions going against that tower. Minions do a lot of damage with unopposed. As you can see, Vera took out the tower and the elixir pump. Now I'm in a huge elixir advantage. I have 2 pumps, and I have more elixir than him currently. So he decides to drop off the Sparky. He's playing a Royal Giant, which is really annoying if you guys want to know how to counter Royal Giant. There are a lot of counters such as Barbs, Mini P.E.K.K.A. Look at all my minions coming down. He counters my minions with the wizard. Now I'm just playing defense, but you know the best defense is the best offense. So he needs to counter my offense, which would bring me allow me to have more time to end the battle. He has a Sparky, which isn't gonna make its way across in time, and I'm just staying here defending because he has to take out a tower in order to even tie, and then he has to take out another tower if he decides to win, and that's the end of the game. As you can see, I did really well distracting the Sparky. If many of you don't know, the Sparky does a lot of damage to the tower with just 1 shot. Alright, so let's jump into this live gameplay. Let's see who we play. A level 10 named Mini Pitbull, and this does not look good. He has less trophies than me, and he's higher level, which means he probably has higher level cards, and I'm not going to win as many trophies if I do win, which doesn't seem likely. He starts off with Cannon, which is basically a waste because it's just going to die over time. He puts down minions. I'm not going to counter it because I know we're just going to die or cancel each other out, and my tower can just finish off that last minion. I drop some skeletons and drop my princess here, getting ready for a big push as my princess takes out the cannon. I have my hog move in because I know that he already used his cannon. I have my zap spell, get my zap spell ready. My hog gets a few more hits, which is really important. The Lava Hound breaks up into little pups. The Lava Hound isn't a very versatile card. It only has one purpose, which is basically tanking air troops, or tanking damage from like towers and stuff, basically like the golem, but it flies. So I know now. Okay, so I know now he has the poison. Poison counters my my princess. I'm gonna have my Hog Rider moving in. Hopefully he doesn't have arrows. I'm gonna place my princess over here. Now my princess is doing splash damage to the tower, and my Hog Rider is getting damage. So I almost take out the tower, and I'm looking pretty good here with an elixir advantage, and his right tower is almost dead. That's in arrow range. If you guys don't know, you can hover over your card or hold down on your card to see how much damage it does. This can be really useful in determining if you can take a tower or not. Now here I'm just going to start a push. He's probably going to cannon. He cannons. I'm going to drop princess to counter his Lava Hound. I'm going to drop arrows to counter his minions. He poisons my tower and my princess. He uses a baby dragon to counter my minions. I'm going to put my Hog Rider on the left side, forcing him to have to defend. He puts a fast Lava Hound. He doesn't get the cannon to distract. I'm going to use a Lava Hound, but first I'm going to use a minion horde to distract, or arrows to kill the minions, and now I'm going to use my minion horde to take out his Lava Hound. His lava hound is down. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Now I'm gonna drop my princess as distraction, and now I'm gonna drop my hog. Now I know I can just arrow the tower, and I'm just gonna arrow the tower and win the game, even with his cannon placement. And just like that, I beat a higher level player with lower level while I have lower level cards and he has higher level cards. I only gained 18 trophies, and I really like how Supercell allowed us to gain gold for winning games. As most of you know, you just play games, get your chests, and stop playing. Or if you do decide to play more, there's no rewards but gaining trophies or losing trophies. Now, alright, so we got our crown chest, daily crown chest. You guys always want to do your daily crown chest. As you might know, it gives you more gold, double rewards than a golden chest. Let's see what we get. Gems. Gems are good. Fire spirits, don't use those. Definitely don't use knights. Don't use Teslas. And don't use free musketeers. Alright, so as you can see, I didn't get any good stuff. And that's the episode for today. Thank you guys for watching. It's a pretty long episode, but hopefully it makes up for not posting in like 4 years. So peace guys. See you guys in the next episode.